Alright guys, here's what we got going on today. We're going to be doing some fitness testing take 2 goals. So as you guys are sitting here following me, I want you guys to look at the fitness test taking 2. You guys are going to be taking your fitness tracker, and I've changed it up a little bit. So instead of having these 3 different calendars, we're actually going to mold that all into one. So first things first, when you guys are going through it, you've got your test 1 result. You've got to go through there and put every single one of your test 1 results that we just did a couple days ago. So that should be pretty easy. Go in there, put your sit-up test in, your push-up test in, and your running test. Now we're going to have to start thinking, what are we going to do for our test 2 goals? So as we sit here and we look at our test 2 goals, there's a couple of different rules that I'd like you to think about. One, for sit-ups and push-ups, you can do the half plus. So half plus means that you're going to take your test result 1, and if you have 16, for example, and you have that, you are then going to go to 8. Then you're going to add that back to your original number, which would be 24. Again, let me just redo this. If your test result 1 was 16 for sit-ups, you're going to have it, which means that it turns into 8, and then you're going to add it, which goes to 24. Everybody understand that? Hopefully. If not, I'll explain with the push-up test, because the push-up test, again, is the same kind of push-up test. You're going to take 10, have it, where you get 5, and then your test 2 goal is now going to be 15. So whatever your fitness 1 test result 1 was, have that 1, add it back to it, and then that's going to be your next goal. The 12-minute run is a little bit more different, just because of the fact that sometimes some of us have ran pretty far already, and it's a little difficult for you guys to be able to go into and actually go very far beyond. So if we were to have that, then we'd have to go to 3,000 meters. That's quite a big jump. We're not going to be able to do that. So a lot of times I would say that you could quarter it about 25%. Max. 25% would be max. So if I have a 2,000, my max would be 2,500, because if I took 25% of 2,000, that's 500. Okay? For some of you guys, maybe about 1,600 or so. If you guys were sitting at about 1,600, then I want you guys to think, you know what, maybe a good goal for me, this next one, is going to be 1,800 to 2,000. Okay, so make sure that you're just going to be talking with your partner about this. Yes, that's right, I just said partner. This time, during your FITT goals, you are going to be with an accountability partner. An accountability partner essentially makes you accountable for what you need to accomplish. So we did those week-by-week plans. And as you do those week-by-week plans, now you are going to have a person that you can communicate with and that you can help drive to be successful for your FITT goal plan. So follow me right down here. We're looking right now at the gray box, and I'm going to highlight what I'm going to read. Right now you're using this to create your new goals. We talked about those new goals up top. Your second one, each week you're going to meet with your accountability partner and plan a week of workouts. The question is, when are you going to meet? You've got all these different times, you've got a lot of busy schedules, but here is the key point. I need you guys to think of a time that you can meet. It could be on the bus in PE. You guys have more than enough time to sit down next to each other and talk. It could be, well, you guys are passing neighborhoods. You could be in the same neighborhood. You could do it before school. You could do it at lunch. You could make a time for you guys to go out and actually work out together. I want you guys to actually use this accountability partner. You're going to be with them for 8 weeks, so make sure that you use them. Afterwards, you guys are going to have to reflect on your process. Throughout the weeks, I'm going to give you guys some questions, and I want you guys to reflect out on the process. This is going to be coming to you as a PDF, so all you guys are going to need to do is scroll down to this PDF, find the weekly prompts, and then go straight to here, week 1 question. When I ask you your question, your response goes in, and you're done. These questions are most likely going to help you understand how to do your FITT goals, one, better, So you might have to make some changes. And two, maybe what you can do with your partner, your accountability partner, and tell me how that's all going. Next thing I want to show you guys. We are not going to fill in the entire calendar now. As you guys can see on the calendar, I've only filled in 1 week. So I started this on Monday, which means that I'm going to go all the way to Sunday. And then once Sunday hits, or even Friday, because you might not be able to meet with your accountability partner, I am then going to create my second week so that when Sunday is done, I can hit that second week Monday right away. So when you go through this, I only want you to plan out your partners, you and your partner's first week. Your first week, which means that you should be done through Thursday. So you should be all the way here because you guys are started on Friday. So you should be able to plan out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you should stop there. And if you guys have questions about this, I'll be back on Monday and we'll make sure that we get all this stuff wrinkled out. When you are doing this, I want you to be detailed when you are writing your entire workout because of the fact that I need you guys to really look at what Mr. Knudsen has done here to make sure that it is detailed. I have selected 30-minute run to do on Monday. For example, a 2-minute run, 1-minute walk times 10. If you think about this, 2 minutes plus 1 minute is 3 minutes times 10 is 30 minutes. I'm describing my 30-minute run. intensity of the workout, boom, it should go straight up, right? You've got to get more intense workouts so you get your heart rate going. Again, we've got our soccer practice here, swimming, soccer game, 3 hours. Yes, you are probably going to be at a tournament for over 3 hours. I know that we've got a tournament coming up this Saturday. It goes from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That doesn't mean, though, you are all on from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You may only be on from 4 games that last about 30 minutes. So if it's 4 games that last about 30 minutes, that could be about 2 hours. And then we've got a 15-minute warm-up for each game. So therefore, we've gotten it up to 3 hours. And again, soccer games are intense. When you're doing things for competition, your heart rate's going to be going up, which means your rate of perceived exertion is going to go up as well. So that's why we put it here at level 7. Also, got to get your push-ups and sit-ups in. All right. One big question that I got asked a couple days ago, by a 7th grade student, which I thought was a very, very good question, was she asked, Mr. Knudsen, sometimes sit-ups get a little boring. Push-ups? Nah, not always my thing. Is there anything else that I can do that will work out those muscles? That is a great question, and we're going to talk about that later, and we're going to talk about how we can change up our routines so that we're not just doing sit-ups all the time, so that we're not just running all the time, so that we're not push-ups all the time. We want to make sure that we change that up every once in a while. So when I give you guys a little bit of time with your accountability partner, you can also come up to me and ask me about what kind of workouts we can do. So that essentially is what you guys are going to be doing today. As I said, at the end of this video, you guys are going to be getting your accountability partners. At this time, I want you guys to start thinking about what your goals are going to be. Okay, and as everybody else gets done watching this video and starts getting on to what I need you to do, the teacher will give you guys your accountability partners, and you guys will be off, ready to go. And if you guys have any questions, then you just got to let me know.